Hey guys. Okay, in this video, I will let's talk about launch configuration. Okay, I think in the last video we talked about launch templates and auto scaling groups. So in this video, we're gonna talk about launch configuration plus auto scaling groups. Okay, auto scaling groups. So let's see how to do this. So here we go. First of all, I'm just sitting on auto scaling groups again, clicking on it. Click on create auto scaling group. So over here, I'm gonna name my ASG, and then this is in launch template. As I said, I'm gonna do the launch configuration in this video. So click on switch to launch configuration here. So when you click on it, it will change to launch configuration. If you click on switch to launch template, it will change to launch template again. Okay. Okay, cool. Now I'm clicking on switch to launch configuration. Now it is changed. Now click on launch configuration. Okay, there is no launch configurations created yet. So I'm gonna click on create a launch configuration. So it's open in the same window here. So now I'm gonna write some name, my LC launch configuration, and what is the AMI. So here I think AMI is little bit of, it's very difficult to search. In fact, okay, it's not like in launch template. If you see, for example, I'll just show you. This is see, in this, if you go to launch templates, for example, and then if you're creating a launch template, right? So here it's very easy to look for AMIs. Okay, so quick start, if you click on it, then you can click on Amazon, then you will see all the AMIs here. You will see your my AMIs, it will be in reason. But if you see the launch configuration here, it's very difficult. Okay. I mean, if you know the AMI ID, you can search for it. Or if I search for example, Linux, see, it says no AMI found. Amazon, no, because it's asking you to search by AMI ID, and if you know the AMI ID, you can go with that. Okay, so just to quickly to get the AMI ID, what I normally do is I'll just click on Amazon Linux here, and there is an AMI here. Okay, I can't copy the AMI ID. What I'll do is I'll go here, click on instances, and then launch instance here. Yeah, so here I have a AMI ID. Okay, so this is for 64-bit Intel, but this is for 64-bit ARM. So I'm gonna use 64-bit Intel one. Okay, so copying this AMI and coming back here, I'm searching for with that AMI. See, I got the Amazon 2. Okay, or maybe I can search with AMZN2. Let me see, AMZ12, AMZN2. No, I'm not getting that one also. So I have to search with AMI ID only. So clicking on it. Now I'm choosing the instance type. So I'm gonna choose T2.micro for now. And then scroll down, and then scroll down. And if you remember the instance profile, I think I've explained you on the IAM sections a couple of videos back when I explained about IAM. Just refer that. If you have created IAM instance profile, you can always go and click on it. Okay, and then scroll down, EBS volume and security group. Select your security group, whichever you want to add it to your EC2 instance, and key pair, choose it. Then you put a checkbox, I acknowledge, and click on create launch configuration. That's it, your launch configuration is created. Okay, now if you go back, scroll down auto scaling groups, and then click on create auto scaling group, and then my ASG, scroll down, and click on switch to launch configuration. Select a launch configuration which we created, my LC, and then next, and then here choose the availability zone, and I'm going to choose only 1A and 1B because I've chosen T2.micro. Next, and then for now I'm not going to use any load balancer. I'm going to click on no load balancer, and then next, and then I'm going to make it 1111, desired 1, minimum 1, maximum 1, and I'm not going to set any target track scaling policy. I'm just hitting none, hit next, and add notification. I'll talk about this add SNS, I mean notification, SNS and all when I talk about SNS in couple of videos after. So hit on next, and then hit on next, and then scroll down and then click on create auto scaling group. That's it. So it's so simple in launch configuration. Now let's see the various options in launch configuration. If you hit on, okay, before that, if you click on auto scaling group, then if you come here, then it will come to instance management. So it will tell you that there is one instance which is getting launched and it is in pending status. Okay. Now, if you scroll up, that there is something called automatic scaling, which we already talked about it. If you click on activity, so it will tell you the activity history that it is trying to launch an instance. Okay. Now let's see the launch configurations here. Click on launch configuration. So here, what you can do is, this is the launch configuration which we've added. Okay. Now if you click on it, what are the things you can do? You can copy. Okay. And then you can click on actions. Then you can copy a launch configuration to a new launch configuration. Okay. And then you can create auto scaling group out of it, and you can delete the launch configuration, but you cannot edit it. That is the problem with this, and there is no version things and all. If you see the launch template yesterday or day before, which I explained to you in the video, so I have given, we have lot of options, lot of extra things in launch template, like you can versionize it, you can do many more things, but here there are only only thing is, you can copy the launch configuration, you can add it to a new one. That's it. That is the only thing which you can do. Okay. So if you see the instances, yes, instances, yeah, instance, this is the one which is up and running. So it's as simple as it is. Okay, there is nothing, there is no rocket science with launch configuration, guys. Okay. So cool. So launch configuration is a legacy one. Don't use it if you are using it. If some companies might have been already been running with the launch configuration. So if you're launching a new one, so go with the launch template here. Yeah. Yeah. Thanks, guys.